By virtue of the powers vested in me, I now constitute this meeting as a lawful congregation of the University of Johannesburg. On the candidates introduced to me by the Executive Dean, and to the candidates who are absent but who have complied with all of the requirements for their qualifications. Ngenxa yegunya enginikwe lona, nginikeze iziqu kubafundi abethule kimi abaphathi bemikhakha kanye nabafundi abangekho kodwa abaye bahlangabezana nazo zonke izimfuneko zeziqu. As is the case in many parts of the world, South Africa is currently experiencing elements of a state of national lockdown due to the pandemic. This is without doubt a defining global crisis of our time and the most significant challenge we have faced in a long time. Higher education, like many other sectors, is reeling under the impact of the disease. As we all continue to navigate through these unique and evolving challenges, the University of Johannesburg has taken some necessary steps to ensure that business continuity is as seamless as possible. Due to the restrictions on the public gatherings during the COVID-19 pandemic, the university had to postpone its 2020 on-campus graduations, which would have comprised more than 70 graduation ceremonies this year. The qualifications will instead be awarded and conferred to our graduates in absentia by means of this virtual graduation session. Given that a graduation ceremony is such a momentous occasion in a student's life, we intend to have a celebration ceremony for our graduates as soon as restrictions on mass gatherings are lifted. However, we trust that this virtual graduation ceremony will afford you and your loved ones the opportunity to experience some elements of a graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Council and the Executive Management and staff of UJ, it gives me great pleasure to welcome our university graduates and their guests to this virtual graduation ceremony. By virtue of the powers vested in me, I now constitute this virtual graduation ceremony as a lawful congregation of the University of Johannesburg. In total, 1,255 academic qualifications are awarded and conferred at this virtual graduation ceremony. This includes more than 800 undergraduate diplomas or degrees and almost 450 postgraduate degrees, including 306 master's and 80 doctoral degrees. You are encouraged to use our virtual systems, which may be accessed on the graduation page of the UJ website, one of which is our graduation selfie app, which allows you to take a graduation photo while standing around virtually at the graduation ceremony. All you need to do is to download the Virtual Campus app as listed on the graduation webpage and capture the moment of your virtual graduation ceremony and share the moment with friends and family. This application will virtually put you in a graduation gown on campus. Additionally, you can access your digital certificate via the digital certificate platform and view or share your certificate for verification purposes with third parties such as prospective employers at no cost to both parties. You can also send a secure electronic academic record to yourself or third parties, for example, prospective employers, at no cost. This academic record is an official document which is digitally stamped and signed by the registrar. In order to stay connected, you are encouraged to join Alumni Connect, which is a social media platform for alumni. The platform allows you to reconnect with your classmates and receive ongoing educational opportunities and employment. It is fully integrated with social and professional networks and enables graduates to expand their networks and to cultivate a culture of giving back to their alma mater in the form of mentoring young alumni. By virtue of the powers vested in me, I now confer and award the respective qualifications on the candidates listed in the graduation program for 19 October 2020 at 17 hours who have complied with all of the requirements for the respective qualifications. The corresponding program can be found on the graduation page of the UJ website. As we come to the close of today's virtual graduation ceremony, I am reminded of the words of our former President Nelson Mandela, and I quote, "Our children are the rock on which our future will be built, our greatest asset as a nation. They will be the leaders of our country, the creators of our national wealth, who care and protect our people." Close quote. With your UJ qualification, you represent all these attributes. We are proud of your achievements. Yours is a truly outstanding and landmark achievement for you personally, your family and friends, your community, and for all of us here at UJ, South Africa and beyond. As we all celebrate, our graduates stand as reminders that accomplishment, triumph, and celebration are the outcomes of dedication and perseverance, traits which our nation and our world should draw great inspiration from. Our hope is that the time and sacrifices that you and your families, the university, and the state have invested in your education will now see you continue to grow professionally, intellectually, and as committed and respected citizens of our country and the wider global community. Let us also express words of gratitude to parents, families, spouses, partners, and friends for their support, motivation, and love during your studies. A graduation is an important achievement, but it also marks a new beginning. As our great leader Madiba wrote in his autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom, and I quote, "I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way, but I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. I have taken a moment here to rest, to steal a view of the glorious vista that surrounds me, to look back on the distance I have come, but I can rest only for a moment. For with freedom come responsibilities, and I dare not linger, for my long walk is not yet ended." Close quote. Having reached the summit of the mountain, one realizes, as Madiba reminds us, that there are even more mountains and valleys ahead. We are confident that our UJ graduates will contribute significantly towards a sustainable, better world. We believe our graduates have acquired the ingredients to become leaders who display exemplary ethical leadership that sets the tone for high standards. Remain critical thinkers and armed with your UJ qualification. Be the change agents for a better world. Graduates, well done. We hope to see you again when furthering your studies and as active alumni. I thank you. Kialibua, Baya Danki, Ngiyabonga.
The University of Johannesburg, the future reimagined.